All right, listen, welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. Listen, you might have heard the story about the young rapper out of Texas who was gunned down alongside his 5-year-old daughter. That baby girl did not deserve that. She did not deserve to die like that. And this was the day after her 5th birthday. So she was 1 day into being 5 years old, and she was killed in a hail of bullets alongside her dad because of two cowardly dummies. Those two cowardly dummies are now in custody. One thing I gotta say, shout out to the police force, shout out to the fugitive task force, shout out to every law enforcement agency that was instrumental in getting these animals off the street. Stupid is as stupid does, though. There are a lot of people in prison that are dumb and that deserve to be there. So let's get into the details. An arrest warrant reveals all the information about what happened the day Fort Worth rapper Lil Ronnie Sibley and his younger daughter Armani were killed at a car wash in Forest Hill. Surveillance cameras at the car wash helped the detectives to piece together a series of events that happened the morning of the shooting. It's laid out in details in the document. As a memorial grew for Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter, detectives were busy behind the scenes putting together this case, combing through the evidence, trying to find out who did this, trying to get justice for the family. Since then, two suspects have been arrested in the case. 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell. Let me say something. I bet money. I'll put my money on it. Adonis Robinson and Jacoby Russell do not have a father in their house, a present father in their house. Sometimes you can be present and absent at the same time, but that's for a whole nother video. So, in the arrest warrant that was obtained, detectives said that surveillance footage showed the suspects arriving at the Slappy's car wash in Forest Hill on the morning of March the 3rd. Sibley, the rapper, better known as Lil Ronnie, he was washing his car, wiping his car down, vacuuming out the inside of the car as his daughter sat in the passenger seat just chilling. The affidavit said that the two suspects rounded the corner of the building and both immediately opened fire, hitting multiple times, firing multiple shots in the direction of the Dodge Challenger. It is said that Lil Ronnie attempted to run, but they chased him down. They cornered him, and then they continued to shoot at him and shoot him. Lil Ronnie ran, and a lot of people are saying he ran away from his daughter and left his daughter to get shot up. Lil Ronnie knew that they came for him. He was trying to run in a different direction, knowing that they were going to keep shooting at him. He didn't want them to keep shooting at the car with his daughter in it. So if he stayed with the car, they would have just kept shooting at him at the car and the car, more chances of hitting his daughter. What he didn't realize was his daughter was already fatally shot. 5 years old. She just turned 5 years old the day before. Police said that the shooters, both of them were armed with assault-style rifle and a handgun. One carrying a rifle, one carrying a handgun. First responders arrived on the scene and they attempted to save the father and daughter. This is sad. The daughter, when the first responders arrived there, she was still in the passenger seat. Poor baby girl did not even get a chance to duck, hide, get down under, under the glove compartment or something. She just stayed there because she was already hit. Bullets flew through that car and took her life away. When the responders came, she was still sitting right where she was sitting when her daddy was vacuuming the car. The document said that the suspects drove away in a white Kia, and then they got to a grassy area where they were seen on another set of surveillance cameras tossing items into a grassy area, which turned out to be the murder weapons. Police said the car was registered to a woman who later told investigators that she had been dating Robinson. Typical hood shit, right? Hood chick that work as a CNA or a cashier at Walmart. She has the car. She got a bum ass tattoo on his face, no good ass, pants sagging, low life, hood ninja for a boyfriend. And while she goes to work, she gives him the vehicle. So he drives around all day with his equally no good friends, doing nothing, probably making babies with other hood ninjas, females, and then go pick her up when work is done. So it was one of those kind of cases. She was dating him and she let him hold the car for the day while she goes to work. You would think he would go find a job, right? You would think he would use the time to use her car to get some gainful employment. I don't know. Do Uber, Lyft, in or DoorDash in the hours that she is at work. Make the car work and pay you all back. Nah, he's out here dropping bodies. Now, while being questioned, the woman told detectives that Robinson had actually dropped her off to work that morning and asked to use her car, which he normally does. Several hours later, Robinson called her, told her his location, told her the location of the vehicle. He didn't even drive the vehicle to her. He dropped the vehicle off somewhere and told her to go pick up the vehicle because something had happened, according to the arrest affidavit. Robinson also told the woman to delete their communications in her phone. So now you have a boyfriend who is on the run. Detectives revealed images of the two suspects at the car wash, at which time the woman said she recognized Robinson as one of those two men. So it was his own girlfriend who told on him. Shorty said, I'm not going down for no damn murder. The surveillance videos show who did the murders. You are one of them. You're on the video. This the shit that you used my car to do. So I'm calling the police, letting the police know I know who you are. That's how they ended up getting his identity. Both Robinson and Russell now remain in custody Monday afternoon on murder charges. Their bail was set at $1.5 million each, which means these broke-ass hood roaches will never be coming out. It's not immediately clear if they had obtained representation on their behalf yet, if they've gotten an attorney, but I'm sure they'll end up with two public defendants because I know they don't have money to get anything else. The sad part about it is Robinson, so dumb, he dropped his driver's license in the car, the getaway car. And he thought he was going to get away scot-free. All his girl had to say was, my car was stolen and I can't find it. And then the police would be like, oh, I guess somebody stole her car, used it to commit a murder, and then ditched it somewhere. Lo and behold, there was his driver's license. Identification fits the individual seen at the scene of the murder. 1 + 1 is 2. He is now in custody. God did that. God did that. God made sure that you dropped your driver's license in that car so that you would pay the consequences for that dumb shit that you did to that little girl. She did not deserve that. He really thought he was going to just take away a 5-year-old girl's life in a hail of bullets and then just walk scot-free, or this was going to be the end of it all. I think these people are watching too much TV, too many action movies, playing too much video games. I don't know, Call of Duty, one of those shoot 'em up video games. Dumb as a box of rocks. That's what he is. That's what they both are. And they're in Texas. And Texas most definitely has a very active death penalty, death row. So my wish for these two is that they are put on death row, but that they're not executed for a long time, but eventually they are executed. I want them to suffer day in, day out, day in, day out. And when they're old enough and they have forgotten about what they did and they're crying, saying, I'm a different person now, I know better now, then you execute them. That's my hope for them. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. May baby girl's soul rest in peace after justice is truly served. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.